What's up, guys? Welcome to the newest episode of Hakyan.
Haktua.
No, that's taken.
Oh,
She came out with a podcast.
did she?
Yeah.
They're passing her around, man.
Oh, I mean, everyone's making $1. Everyone's making $1. She's making money though.
Looks like it.
I mean,
Get it? You getting paid?
you could pass
5K
me
a-
around to
5K a podcast.
just go boom, 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 boom,
She
boom.
made a podcast though.
She has
Yeah.
a podcast. She
Yeah.
started one. Yeah. First, she made the rounds on all the big ones. She was on like Whitney Cummings.
Mhm.
She did one with Matt Rife. You know, all the right people, got all the right pub, and then launched her own.
Nice.
I mean, not bad. Good idea for her.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, when you get that 15 minutes, if you don't capitalize on it fully,
That it ends.
yeah, it goes
Yeah,
quick.
make it last 30, baby. Make
Uh-huh.
it last 30.
So, I'm gonna try to do things slightly different today. I want to start with a quick update on everything we have going on, and then I have a couple things for us to talk about because some of the feedback we're getting is sometimes what we talk about is so internal
Oh, really?
that people are like,
They have no clue
if you're
what
not
we're
in
talking about.
if you're not in the circle, you don't understand. So I'm going to try to make sure we kind
I'm
of keep clear of that.
Literally getting $1 million emails here about
Yeah.
this house.
How's it going? Are we winning? I hope so.
He was next door yesterday, just emptying out the house. So I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I'm pretty sure we're.
So
So stressful.
you did an update. You did a members live yesterday
Yeah.
talking about where we're going. You put up some members videos talking about where we're going.
None what you were intended for public.
Right.
Just a background kind of.
Just kind of, hey, people.
Not like a fully
this,
edited.
Yeah, this was just clips, like you talking, putting up kind of some
Yeah.
day-to-day shit you were doing. But you've been working on a deal for the last 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, that has been alive and dead probably 4 times.
Yeah. It has died on the table and been revived.
Yeah,
Gave that bitch CPR
a lot.
a lot. It's a very complex deal.
Yeah. So Monday, I talked to you on Sunday and everything felt like it was good. Monday, I flew back from Denver and I got back to the RV at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Flew into the city because Raven had an event going on. A few minutes after the event, I get a call from you. And it was,
Did you even? I don't even think you segued into this with.
we haven't talked about what it is at
Yeah.
all. No, I was leaving that for you.
Oh well, no. You should probably intro it or what. However you want to talk about it.
No, just I'm leading so that you can flip the story backwards.
Oh, okay.
So I got a call from you and you said, it's completely dead. It's dead. Everybody, it's dead on all ends. Not like one person. It was dead over there, dead. And I was like, what are we going to do? I'll be at your house in the morning and we'll put our heads together. And then when I got to your house, you woke up, came outside. We sat on the porch like we do almost every morning. And all of a sudden the deal was alive. Now, what is the deal?
To buy the house next to mine and turn it into a veterans and first responders free scuba retreat where they can come and get scuba certified, relax, be part of a little documentary series, little podcast about their stories. Not
Yeah.
really a podcast. They're not really a podcast because it's like inside of an actual episode. It's not like
It's not independent.
yeah. But to do that, the owner next door wanted $750,000 over market value.
Mhm.
And normally I would be like, F that. But it is the house next golf cart.
We're in an RV park.
It is the house next door.
Right.
And it does have a pool for scuba training.
Which we
And
wanted to
another
put in a
dog.
pool at your house.
I was gonna put a pool in my house. I'm glad. Hold on. This deal. So we're closing. We're
right.
supposed to
He's working this.
We're supposed to do the. Oh, that was a spam email. Anyways,
Oh, perfect.
we're supposed to be closing on Monday, which is the fastest close. And I just signed the real estate agreement Monday. This past Monday, so 7-day close.
Yeah.
You heard of 7-day close?
No. And it's because you don't do anything in a traditional way.
That.
Nothing happens traditional.
That. If you wanted me to go on a rant and talk about tradition and talk
Oh,
about
God.
bullshit and talk about everything I hate, you just got to set me off.
Oh, I may trigger you later just for fun.
The governmental regulatory bullshit. Everyone's up your fucking ass.
Whoa,
24.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Damn 7. Just shut up.
How about freaking?
Just shut up. I've had my phone off for 3 months. I hate
great.
that it's on, that
You
I
had
have
to
to do
turn your
this
phone-
deal. I had to turn my phone on for this deal. I cannot wait for this devil piece of shit to go back in a box.
The best part is about 3 days ago, he left his phone down for 2 days
Mhm.
from how pissed off he was. And then one day he just came into my room and he was like, if you see my phone, I'm like, here, I charged it. It's fully charged. He's like, thanks. And then grabbed it 15 minutes later, left it somewhere else.
So
I hate this thing. I hate it.
here's the thing with Pat.
I hate
Life goes really, I can't say real, much more smooth when Pat's cell phone has not been turned on for an extended period of time. Like the last 3 months, his phone wasn't on. To reach him, you have to call Raven, or you have to call me, or I have to call Raven to get a hold of Pat, or we'll like Discord if we happen to be sitting at a computer. But I can't just call Pat on the phone. I can't just be like, oh, I need to talk to Pat real quick. I mean, I would consider myself one of your best friends.
Yeah, but you and my mom hate it.
Who should be able to get a hold of you.
I heard this from my mother.
At a moment's notice. But you know what? I personally am willing to forego the inconvenience for the peace. Because when your phone is off, the world around all of us is substantially more peaceful. When your phone is on and people can bombard you with every I need, give me, hey, this is broken, you need to fix it. It creates a very, very, very chaotic and tension-filled life. Not intentionally. It's just
if I could live in
so many different directions.
If I could live, in the middle of the ocean, I would.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you would make it almost
because there's no roads
to
get there. It's
someone really, 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 really would have to want to come and see you.
Yeah,
you can't even get mail. I don't want to talk about mail.
I don't get mail. I don't get mail. I don't get mail.
So before I left to go back to Denver, we were walking to the car to grab something. You looked at the mailbox and you looked at me and you said, there can't be a federal regulation that I have to receive mail.
There can't. The f***ing law that says I have to have a mailbox.
He said, I don't want mail.
And if there is, fuck that law. That's stupid. I don't want a mailbox. If you want to come see me, come talk. You have to literally come in person.
Drive here.
Or find a number.
Right.
But if you find that other number, I'll probably tell you to f off. I'm not going to take the call. Like, I'm not taking the call.
Right. There's 2 or 3 numbers that could get a hold of you, possibly, if absolutely necessary.
My mother will call Raven.
Yeah.
And 99% of the time, I will not pick up.
You're like, I'm not. Today's not the day.
Is it an emergency?
Mm-mm.
I'm not available.
Great. Today's not. Yeah.
There's been times your mom's called me because you don't pick up Raven's phone.
Yeah. I told her, come down and see me. So she actually booked a ticket. Finally.
Gosh.
So it worked.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like it. I appreciate it. The fact that, that disconnection kind of gives you.
I got to destroy another mailbox. The one right next to me. Until I put in a nice big iron fuck you gate.
Are you going to put across both
why
properties?
even put a gate? We have so many guns in that house and dogs. God, someone would be Swiss cheese if they walked through that door.
I'm going to get you a sign that says, I dare you.
Yeah.
Well, I have my rifle set up, so it's like I have the CQB with the Glock rifle, and then if you get far away, I get the rifle with the 3X, and then if you are driving away, I get the 6X on it, just in case you're driving away with my shit.
Quarter angle on everything, which
Yeah.
is great. No, it's first they'd have to. I mean, you really would have to want to come. It's not like just fly into a place.
Oh yeah,
20 minutes
road,
away.
and there's one road in and one road out.
Yeah, you're not. It's bad.
And we get phone calls on both ends of the road.
Yeah, we have bad news for you on either end.
You're not getting out.
No. So anyway, you turned your phone back on. You've been working this deal. It's probably one of the most endearing things that we've attempted because it has like substance to it. It's not us just running around chasing people.
Yeah, but it's
for fun.
also, I'm also signing on for a nearly $60,000 a month payment.
Yeah, you are,
which is not a mortgage, by the way, because they can't get a mortgage for things like this.
Yeah, no, this is what I would call in the realm of creative finance.
Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, if it doesn't work out, then just live in an RV and fuck off in the woods or something. I don't know.
In the woods?
I don't know.
We don't like cold.
I don't know.
We don't do cold well at all. None of us.
I don't know.
None of us. Anyway, so house next door, it's going to close on Monday. You're back and forth, back and forth. We are going to have our first guest down, I'm assuming like the next week.
Hopefully. Well, if we take possession Monday, I want to start filming in that bitch next week.
Yeah. So it's going to be awesome. Veterans, first responders. Yeah. Veterans, first responders, and their families are going to receive the opportunity to come down. I'm assuming they pay their travel. We take care of.
There's financial assistance available, but very limited assistance available, especially in the first months.
Right.
So they can go to floridascuba.com. There's a phone number they can get on there.
Yeah.
There's a qualifications thing on there. There's an application, and there's a phone number they can call to apply or apply online.
Yep. So what we're going to do is take them, obviously hang out with them, listen to, where they come from and what's going on. And then if they're not scuba certified, we're going to offer to certify them for free. If they are certified, we're going to go bomb some really cool shit with them. And if the weather's crap, guess what? The safe boat's back.
And if we only have one day, then we'll do a Discover Scuba.
Yeah. You can absolutely do that. That might be your absolute best quality in scuba.
Discover Scuba?
Yeah.
Yeah, if someone's just coming for a day or two, they're not going for, if they're not going for a specific certification or need the certification, just do a Discover Scuba.
They just want to go see. And the reason I say that is because you happen to be, I don't know how, I don't even want to discuss it with the universe, but you happen to be the most patient and caring person about getting a brand new person underwater.
It's because once you go underwater, it's the only true place where no one can talk to you.
Except we have buddy phone.
Not when it's off. You really can't send mail to me.
No.
I used to love just sitting in the bottom of a lake. Just to sit there. Just to sit there.
No one can reach me.
It's so peaceful.
No one can reach me.
You're 80 feet down in a river, blacked out.
Yeah, like at the bottom of Buford.
Yep.
Perfect. I'm here. I'm good.
100 feet underwater in a cave.
Yeah.
I wish I could stay here forever.
Send a line down. I'm going to need some new air.
Yeah. I'm going to need bottles once in a while. Some helium. I'm going to need some helium. A lot of helium.
No, but what I was alluding to is the fact that people can be completely scared to death, never have done it, have failed attempts with scuba instructors, and I watch you somehow just work this magic that makes them so comfortable that a few minutes later I turn around and they are sitting on the bottom just enjoying their life. And the day before they said, there's no way I can do it. There's no way. I tried to get scuba certified. I failed. I did this. I did that.
And of course, I don't have my instructor because I disagree with regulatory people.
There's an ongoing theme in how the life of Patrick works. It's I want to do this. I'm going to do it the right way. We're doing it. Well, this doesn't make any sense logically. There's too much bureaucratic shit and red tape. So we're going to do it this way. And we end up on that road most of the time. As a fallback,
it is not my fault that a lot of the roads that have been built in this country are old, decrepit, unwilling to change, and just stuck in their ways.
There's one,
bro. You're dirt.
There's one lane.
Get out of the fucking way. You're dirt. I have a shovel. Move. Yeah. Get the fuck out of. Just move. I'll build a new road. Yeah. Guess what? Before you were there and before the road was there, nothing was there. So imagine you just didn't exist. I'm the road now. Bye.
You turn 1 lane highways into like 6 lane, like let's go expressways.
I have a really small tolerance.
Yeah, it's usually I know when we're on a timer because I'll get like 3 texts in a row from you, like from Raven's phone or something. It'll be pat, pat, pat. And I'm like, oh, shit's going left. Let's go. Because usually, like, I'm one of the first people you're like, this is what I'm seeing and this is fucking blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I mean, I can't argue with it. Because I try to be the voice of like reason and understanding that there's laws and there's things that we have to do. But a lot of the time I'm like, you're right, Pat. I understand completely. Unfortunately, you know, there's these hurdles that if we want to do it the way that we were talking about, we have to jump these hurdles. And you're like, yeah, we're not jumping hurdles today. We're going to just
We're just going to fuck those hurdles.
We're just going to run through the hurdles.
Yeah, just break
and
them.
move them. Fortunately for us, we did get...
You ever see those hurdle runners?
Yeah.
What happens when they smack into the hurdle? They just keep going anyways.
Yeah.
Fuck the hurdle.
They just knock them over.
Just knock it over. Keep going.
Yeah.
Run through it. It's more impressive, actually.
I think in hurdles you have to actually go complete the hurdle, but we're just not talking
Who cares?
about that.
I'd rather watch the kid that's gonna blow through them all. Fuck you guys.
It turns it into a 100-yard dash carrying 5 hurdles.
Yeah.
To close that out, we did manage to gain enough credibility that we can certify people. We have enough documentation. That's all in our books. So that part is completely on the up and up for them. They will receive a certification.
Yeah, with your name on it.
Regardless, it's our name. That would allow them to scuba dive anywhere in the world, basically. So that part of it is there. I'm very excited about it. I want some, I can't wait for some people to come down who are already scuba certified.
Yeah.
And maybe just
Navy SEAL guys that are coming down.
Or maybe just need some additional certifications, you know, because we can do deep diving, we can do nitrox, we can do wreck diving.
Up to advanced assistant instructor.
Yeah.
Master diver.
Master, yeah, we can
Dive master.
Dive master, not yeah.
There's a difference.
We can go all the way through anything they want to do, which will be a great time. But I want to dive with some of these guys. I want to go hit like the bush or, you know, things like that, and
I could do some cool stuff.
Just go, just bomb holes and have fun. But anyway, that is where we're at now. There is an additional piece to what we'll be doing that is probably going to be some of the most exciting stuff for some of our younger fans.
What's that?
Brendan's coming to town.
Bounty hunting. Bringing back the old bounty hunting. This means I got to put on another 15 pounds and
we got to put some weight on you and
not give a
removing
fuck.
some weight off of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna transfer, but we're gonna come back. We're gonna film some episodes. Hopefully, we can get everything to work within the schedule. I mean, if anyone can do it, your cousin can get it scheduled and booked. Probably
we'll have some fun stuff to go to, I think.
Better than just about anybody.
I don't think it's going to happen until November.
Yeah, but he's logistically so smart. And he solves problems before they're problem. You know, it just eliminates a lot of the stress that we had.
Yeah.
So we can just go film some episodes, come back down here, do what we want to do, you know, with veterans and first responders, and the fans get the best of both worlds.
Hell yeah.
Hannah Montana.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Do you want to do a city update?
It's about to go public. I mean, not public, but we're going to take the whitelist off.
Yeah. So our
Saturday
population's
tomorrow.
going to fill up.
Yeah, population will definitely fill up a lot more.
Which would be nice. I mean, it's great right now. We're getting decent numbers. I saw 60 the other day.
Yeah, now we have a solid base. Now we can add in the rest.
And that's kind of been my explanation to people is the people that have been whitelisted in, we would consider them somewhat stewards of the city because they were there while we adjusted things around and created the standard of what we expect from citizens in the city. And we expect those people that are whitelisted to kind of continue that forward and teach the new people that this isn't a toxic city. We're not going to deal with people that want to come in and just be assholes to everybody because they can in a video game. Because no
the
one
opposite,
enjoys
just
their
complain
time.
about everything like they're reapers.
That was a lot of complaining.
I smacked their ass yesterday. And they fucking and she rage quit their Discord. And we're in our, do you see we're in our Discord?
Yeah.
And she's like, it's not bothering me at all. And I'm like, bitch, I have receipts from your personal Discord. Fuck off, liar.
Yeah.
It just lost. People just lost it.
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
but she just bitches about every. Dude, she rolls up to me. They're shooting my AP pistol off at my house. She rolls up to me, 2 people with 1 gun out. By the time I deuced the first one, the second one hadn't even pulled the gun out yet. I deuced them both, put my radio back on, and smoked my cigarette.
Done.
And she's like, you played music over dead bodies. I'm like, bitch, you're at my house.
I was playing music.
Music at my house.
Right.
If you were in the middle of the street somewhere, I would have gone home.
Yeah.
You're my front fucking door.
You were at my place.
Yeah.
I can do what I want at my place.
I should have just shoveled her body off the side of the bridge. Just I should have got a broom out.
Great.
So that is definitely the two things within an RP city that in our RP city doesn't last long. If you're toxic, if you come in and you're just toxic, no one will deal with you.
Some people don't like each other, and that's fine, but they can still have good RP scenes together.
You don't have to like each other at all.
Yeah.
There's got to be people that you have a general kind of about, because that makes good RP. Like the back and forth there is great. It's the toxicity, people that don't want to get to know anybody. You know, they just want to come in. They think it's like GTA Online. They drop in with their 3 friends. They shoot everything. They land their helicopter in the middle of the street. They do a bunch of dumb shit, and it's not fun for anybody else.
No.
And it really like changes the trajectory of what people wanted to do and have fun. And a lot of people just leave for the day when those kind of people drop in.
Yeah.
So we're eliminating those people, and we've done a really good job of that. But the inverse of that is groups like the Reapers, who maybe they're not big rule breakers. Maybe they're not that side of it where there's something wrong. The problem is every single thing that happens to them is the worst thing that's ever happened in the entire world.
Yeah.
And they have to complain about it, and they have to be mad about it, and they write 7 tickets about it.
I love watching the body cam of that because everyone got a real good laugh at me just
Deuce.
fucking murking them.
Yeah.
It's like you showed up to the Madrazos comp, which is one of the strongest, most armed. It is
We
the
don't go
heaviest armed gang in the city.
Right.
You show up on a motorcycle with 1 fucking gun out and no body armor.
Right.
What is your deal, bruh? What is your deal?
Yeah. So the Madrazos...
I'm gonna eat you like Lunchables.
Yeah.
What do they call that? Logan Paul's new Lunchables. I want to try it because it looks like I like the pizza
Do you like the
Lunchables.
pizza? How do you like that?
I love the pizza Lunchables.
You eat them too?
Yeah. Yeah. We eat them together. I'll buy groceries and I'll bring them up pizza lunch.
Sometimes I like to sit on the floor and eat it because it's like a little. It's just like the little pita bread. So I kind of feel like I'm in like a foreign country eating my little pita bread.
So
I know.
You
What
see
he
crisscross
eats.
applesauce on the...
The only Lunchable he doesn't eat is the ham Lunchable. And then so I'll get them
The
all.
ham cut. Yeah, great. You're gonna eat ham.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat cheese and bread, bro. That's fine. And the sauce, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna eat ham.
Yeah.
That came from a pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pork.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pork is like.
You want to believe
eas-
it's pork? That's fine.
the easiest thing to get fucked up.
You want to believe it's pork?
I'm not putting that in my body.
Can't believe it's not pork.
That
Yeah,
bread, I'm not putting that in my body. I already put enough bad shit in my body. I don't need fucking Lunchables ham.
Lunchables pizzas.
We should try Lunchables on.
We'll try it next time. We'll get some. We'll order them. I mean, I don't know if they have them in the grocery store down here, so we may have to get them from. We'll go to Marathon or something. They probably have them up there.
Just ask Logan to send me a couple. We've been talking.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So anyway, in the city, we're about to go remove the whitelist, which means it's going to be open for people to join. Just understand that if you do come in and join us and you want to be that complete pain in the ass, you won't be around very long. It won't happen. The citizens in the city will not
band together.
They will not accept you. It'll be uncomfortable for you more than anybody else, and you'll be on your way. Go find an arena city that you want to play in. Go shooter.
We have paintball and stuff.
Yeah, paintball is great if people can. And that's the thing. There's some really good shooters that if they would just go to arena and get that fix and then RP everything else
Well,
out.
we have great shooter scenes. We have great shooter scenes.
But they should be
with RP,
led by RP, not just, when you run into a crew that I've never heard their voices, not one of their voices ever.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, they're all talking in their head and shit. And
I've never had a conversation with them. I've never had an RP experience with them. We've only
shot each other,
reacted to them pulling up and shooting. Like we have not gone, and I'm like, well, this is stupid. You guys should just go play paintball, get all of that out, and then come over. And if you start an RP with us, well, it's great. I love it. Come on down.
Hell yeah.
No problem losing. Just interact. Make it at least
fun.
Joyous. Yeah. So anyway, come into the city. There is always going to be a link to the Discord in the description, along with the link to the store. I always try to put that in there too, so people can kind of see what we have going
Spend
on.
that money.
Well, there's some cool houses and stuff in there.
Some cool cars. Spend
Yeah,
that money.
Good cars, yeah. It's a great time. Anyway, join us. It's fun, dude. It's fun. I'm in the city. Pat's in the city. He's like, give me that money.
I just spent $3 million. I need that money.
Please give him some money.
I need the money.
Harvey's in the city. Raven's in the city. We're all there pretty frequently. Obviously, Pat is working several deals, so he's in there, when he can take a break.
Yeah, when I'm not when this phone's on, man, it's fucking go mode.
Yeah, it's
this phone
business
is
mode.
when this
He
phone
works,
goes, it goes.
He works so hard to get to the point where he can shut the phone off, and then he can have fun again. But anyway, that's the whole thing. It's
hey, I got my personal tax return back today. I'm getting money back.
I
got a return. Yeah.
I don't like you at all.
still
Anyway,
that's because my account
monthly.
That's because my accountants don't trust me and they overpay my taxes quarterly for me.
Yeah. They create a savings account for you that pays 0% interest.
They're like, come the end of the year, he usually buys something big. Oh, it's a house this year.
Good thing we
fucking planned for that.
Here you go. Here's a little something.
I'm hoping the corporate tax treats me well.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Because I'm thinking about moving to Puerto Rico. Well, actually, the company headquartered. We might move.
Do they have a better tax? Talk to Logan about that.
There's a lot of great options in Puerto Rico.
But did you,
especially for a film company?
Because they're both down. They both have places down there.
Yeah, you get like 40% of your expenditures back.
Really? I wouldn't mind Puerto Rico. It's the right temperature.
4%.
I like the temperature a lot. I was just in Denver and it got to like 55.
Imagine what I could buy in Puerto Rico if I sold my 2 houses here.
A whole compound.
I have a compound.
A bigger
villa, a village.
Yeah.
Buy a village.
We could all live on the same property and not be able to yell and hear each other.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be pretty optimal. But yeah, Logan and Jake both live there or have places there. So it's got to be pretty decent. Oh, sorry. I got sick in Denver.
Oh, that sucks. Stay the fuck away from me.
I've been doing my best to make sure we maintain.
Kristen should probably stay at our house.
At least in the nighttime?
Yeah.
Okay, now that we're done with updates, which took us all the way through basically the full amount of time that we normally want to take, we'll do two quick things. You and I were sitting on the patio yesterday morning, and a news story came up that several members of Hezbollah, their pagers instantaneously and all at the same time.
Turns out they put explosives in them.
So
another round went off today.
So we were freaking out at first. We're like, we have phone. I don't want boom. But they had all recently received new devices.
I still think that they can make these batteries explode.
They got to be able to make them hot enough. All they need is heat.
Yeah, it's
got everything else in it needs.
Just trick the computer into
staying hot. Yeah.
Yeah, into
like constant power mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they could definitely do it. But for a little while until the news kind of caught up, we were both.
I think I speculated that the news changed their story because everyone was like,
I don't want a phone anymore.
Threw their phones on the ground. I'm like, this is awesome.
And now you're like,
come on in, everybody.
I told you guys.
Come on in.
I told you.
I told you.
Somebody's like, I got to call Patty, but I'm afraid to even pick this thing up right now.
I can't touch it. Mostly I wanted to know if they were Android because that would make sense.
You know, back in the day, like when I was young, someone knocked. They was like, "Well, who's at the door?" "Oh, so and so's here. Hey, come say hi." Who the fuck's there? The fuck's knocking on my fucking door? Get my gun. Get my gun. Get a gun.
I'm not saying grouchy old men have arrived.
No, just in the world in general, it feels like how it is.
We don't want visitors.
I don't mind visitors that I know.
Pre-announced, scheduled.
No, you can come over anytime. I don't give a fuck. I mean, you can't call me.
Oh, man.
I might not be in the middle of something you like.
Right. It could be messy. Watch out. the last thing I was going to get more in depth on this, but for some reason, this Elvis and Bob Joyce thing has been popping up everywhere.
No idea.
So Elvis Presley obviously died like a long time ago. There's this gentleman, his name is Bob Joyce.
Mm.
For a long time, there's been a conspiracy theory that Elvis Presley was in witness protection or had worked for the government. They faked his death. There's nothing on this Bob Joyce guy prior to Elvis's death.
Huh.
Hang on, let me see. I'll just give
Is
you.
Bob Joyce alive?
Yes, he's a pastor. Does a lot of gospel, which Elvis, towards the end of his life, became very religious. Look into it more. Like, there's so many things, like scars on the face. They both.
Where is he?
He's
Someone just go talk to him?
he's alive and well. This is Bob Joyce. This is Elvis. I heard a video of Bob Joyce singing.
Put it up? Yeah.
There might be some strength to this. My question is, do you think there are multiple people like throughout?
What does Bob say?
It's wishy-washy. There was a time where he slipped up and said something that made everyone, but now he's like he's like, no, I'm definitely not him. Bob Joyce was at Elvis's daughter's funeral. Bob Joyce has been at several different things that a person who wasn't in that circle wouldn't be allowed in.
But why would he be in witness protection in the first place?
Right, but a lot of people were saying he was like he had worked with the government on some things. There was stuff going. I mean, it's a conspiracy theory, but this one actually lands for me in a lot of different ways. It's weird. His singing voice, holy crap.
Yeah, same thing.
Very that kind of like deep vibrato-y. Yeah, it's very similar. Their pinkies, both of them either broke their pinkies in the exact same way, so their pinkies are slightly crooked on the same hand. If you look, I mean, this picture's kind of shitty because I blew it up.
The big dimple on the right.
But even this, look at the tooth structure here, and it's the same right here.
He's got a gap. That guy on the right's got a gap.
So Elvis had a gap,
Oh.
had it fixed. But then, you know what happens if you get something fixed on your teeth and you don't maintain them? They go back to how they were. Look at Britney Spears. Ooh. So now that's similar to the gap that Elvis had. It's weird. It's fucking weird. Do you think there's other people? You know, like everybody says things like Tupac's still alive, or
Yeah, he's
Bruce
in Cuba.
Lee. I'm pretty sure Tupac's dead.
Tupac's dead.
I mean, I wasn't there, so I can't be 100%. I'm pretty sure Tupac's dead.
Yeah.
I think there's conspiracies as to why he got killed and how he got killed, but I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah, a person who talks really bad about the government, seriously, that would trust the government to hide him in Cuba,
Right.
of all places.
Yeah, but do you think this happens a lot, or do you think this happens where, like a lot of people say people have died and then there's a replacement that is them?
Well, controversial one. There was that one video of a guy who looked just like Epstein sitting on a bench, man. Just like him sitting on a bench
There's so many
months
things.
afterwards.
Yeah, there's so many weird things. Do you think they do replacements?
Like
Yeah.
the clones.
Yeah, I think they do. I think yeah. I would believe like the Epstein thing or something.
Like they hung someone else?
I don't know. Or if they hung anybody at all.
Yeah, there's some
No
weird
video of it.
There's some weird stuff. Yeah, the cameras all went out. It just struck me as really weird. Like Elvis was the king. It would be hard to imagine why he would be like, okay, kill me. I want to go over there. But the pressure that comes with that, the stress, the constant barrage of people. I mean, I can kind of understand that too.
Yeah, but you could be
I'll
rich.
look into this.
You could be rich and famous and just disappear.
Bob Joyce.
You could be
Bob
rich and famous and
Joyce.
just disappear in the
Bob
background.
Joyce. All right. So we'll leave you guys with that to ponder. What are we going to bring back next week? What did we say we're going to talk about? Does anybody remember?
Bob Joyce.
No, before that, we'd said, I'll have to watch back and figure it out, but we're going to bring that up, whatever it was that we talked about just 5 minutes ago. We will see you guys on the next one.
Here's Bob.